Right, so the 5.2 live stream is beginning, and to be honest, totally forgot this was going on today. I was about to head to bed, so I'm currently dead tired. So I apologize if I'm a little bit groggy. But with all that to the side, let's see what this live stream has to offer.
We're a tribe of warriors. In ancient times, we were responsible for
Ooh,
patrolling
new
and defending
area.
all of Natlan.
That looks sick. I'm guessing we're gonna get some new get the bed that we can use.
If you want to resolve a conflict through dialogue, sometimes you need a third-party facilitator.
Oh damn, okay.
At this time and place, I'll bet the easiest person to find is...
It's just straight up flying. I respect it.
His spirit has gotten lost and can't find its way back to his body.
I just want to rescue someone.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting a Archon Quest continuation, are we?
500 years
Ooh,
later,
important ruins.
surfaced again.
I worry that we risk repeating the mistakes of the Cinder City. As long as the soul is involved, I should be able to help.
I'm guessing it's just going to be story quests and tribal missions. Okay, Auron. Chaska. I do like these abilities though that they're showing off.
Say hello. Knock him down.
Especially Chaska's. It seems ridiculous.
Before the final moment truly arrives,
It's nice that we're getting the captain again though.
fight harder than ever.
Damn. Alright. So yeah, it seems like this is going to be focusing on potentially Auroron with his whole like soul business, I assume. Also, who's this in the middle? So it's going to be Citlali, Auroron, Chaska, and the captain. I'm guessing, unless Chaska's like a separate thing, like in her own like story or tribal mission. But yeah, I feel like Citlali, Auroron, and the captain are going to be playing like the biggest role in this
Hey
version.
travelers, welcome to the Genshin
Oh, it's the
Impact versus
localizers again.
5.2 special program. I'm Gabe from the Loke team.
Yo, woo!
Whoa, a cuckoo soar. Want to join us?
Hey, don't be shy. Come out and say hello.
I'm
Look at
not
him go.
sure what that meant, but it was adorable.
She approves of your compliment.
Hey, I didn't know you could speak Saurian.
I do wonder how
Oh,
big
I
the
can.
map
I can make
expansion is
an
going to be,
educated
though.
guess based on her body language.
Whoa, are all cuckoo
If it's going to be like a smaller, massive
Adult cuckoosaurs are usually very proud creatures.
map change.
But there are always exceptions.
Well, since our cuckoosaur friend kicked things off for us, I know just the place to start. The Flower Feather Clan.
All right, let's do
Yo,
it.
Chaska.
Cuckoosaurs live among the Flower Feather Clan, which is suspended high above the mountains.
Yo, this
This
looks
is a tribe
nice.
of warriors, and most of their people can command the power of the skies. It was the Flower Feather Clan's
Oh,
ancient
what was
duty
his
to
name again?
patrol and
Aoife?
safeguard the entire region of Natlan.
So that's
As
where
the
he
League
works.
Special Forces, their job was to detect threats, disseminate intel, and quickly
God,
neutralize
that area in the
any
back
dangers
looks
to the nation.
so sick.
Though the circumstances are different now, the tribe never forgot its origins. They still hold trials to assemble the fastest teams in the tribe. The trials test a pilot's
Oh,
skill
that-
and
that
teamwork
looks
with
fun.
the cuckoosaurs.
Oh, I'm so pumped about these cuckoosaurs.
That's what I want to do in
Yeah,
real
cuckoosaurs
life.
are the proudest
There's
out
like
of all
facilities you can go to
They
do that.
know that they're the kings of the sky. Cuckoosaurs can consume phlogiston to climb higher or perform a horizontal roll in midair. Holding the sprint button allows them to enter an accelerated glide state after a
Which makes
horizontal
sense
roll.
since there's a
In addition,
bunch of
they
cliffs
can
here.
even use phlogiston wind tunnels to quickly cover great distances.
Alright,
so
fair
I'm
enough.
assuming that cuckoosaurs are really hard to tame.
Yeah, that's true. You need to prove yourself in some worthwhile feat, like demonstrating exceptional archery skill during
Nah.
flight. That's the only way
Well-
to become a true cuckoosaur rider.
We'll just take over
Wow,
them.
that's
Easy.
so strict.
Yeah, tell me about it. But okay, now that we've got a glimpse
Steal
of the
their
Flower
soul.
Feather Clan, it's time for a quiz.
What?
A
Already?
quiz?
Yep, I hope you're prepared. Every tribe in Natlan has a unique way of communicating with their Saurian companions. The
Mhm.
members of the Flower Feather Clan use a special item to summon their cuckoosaurs.
No idea.
What is that item?
Do we get more?
basket filled with their favorite foods?
Do we get multiple choice?
Here's a hint. We just saw the answer in the previous video.
Oh, I remember now. Horn.
Ding ding ding.
Sound making
Cuckoosaurs live far
device.
from the tribe and from each other. So in order to summon them, the tribe's people use whistles and horns to produce loud noises. So there's your
makes
overview
sense.
of Cuckoosaurs. Maybe they sound a little unapproachable compared to other saurians, but don't worry, travelers. If you get into a tough situation,
Do we know the
then
other
Chasta,
ways
flower
the
feather
tribes
plant's
contact
expert
their
peacemaker, can help
companions?
mediate the conflict.
Knitch mentioned that her method of mediation is
Okay.
silencing.
This is what I want to see, Chaska, because her gun
Well, that's only
shark
half the battle.
rider thing
Most of the
looks
time,
very
Chaska
interesting.
barely needs to intervene. Everyone knows what she's capable of, so people usually find a way to set aside their differences when she shows up.
Oh, so she.
Yeah, she shows up riding a gun.
Humans and saurians.
I'll be like, yeah,
She
all
keeps
right,
the peace
let's
between
stop fighting.
humans, too.
Exactly. Chaska was corrupted by abyssal power as a child, so she has a strong compulsion to fight, but she knows how to rein it in.
Right. I heard
Mhm.
that she was abandoned as a baby. It seems like she's been through a lot.
Koichi.
Yeah, but luckily for her, the Cuckoosaurs took her in and raised her as one of their own. In addition to hunting and
I
flying,
wonder if we'll get more
Chaska
information on
gained a
that,
lot of
because that
unique
seems
combat
interesting.
experience from her saurian childhood. When Chaska is in your party, defeating monsters will restore phlogiston to your party.
Ooh,
While
that's
she's in a
nice.
Night Soul's blessing state, Chaska can ride and control her gun like a Cuckoosaur.
That's so
Soul
sick.
Sniper doesn't just increase her movement.
The
speed
Wanderer
and
has been
increases
power
her
crept.
interruption, it also allows her to get a better angle on her enemies.
Wow, that mid-air perspective is so cool. It seems
Man,
so
it's so
liberating.
fun that we're
Yeah,
getting so many
and
different
Chaska's fierce
movement,
when she's in the zone.
like different
In the Night
traversal
Soul's blessing
things
state,
now.
Chaska's normal attacks deal animo damage to enemies in front of her, unleashing a charged attack. in this
It does
state
look
will cause
ridiculous,
Chaska
though.
to enter a
I love
special
it.
Aiming mode. This allows her to lock onto a set number of enemies within range and fire up to 6 Shadow Hunt shells, which deal animo damage upon impact.
Not,
In addition,
definitely
every
not the
hydro, cryo, or
definitely not the route I
electric
thought her
in your
character
party.
was gonna go in
Chaska's
terms of
Shadow Hunt
looks.
shells will undergo an elemental
But hey,
conversion to deal
I'm
the
down for it.
corresponding type of elemental damage.
Whoa,
I don't
no
really know
way.
what I was
So
expecting.
Chaska can directly deal other types of elemental damage based on the characters in her party. And since she's an animal character, she can swirl them at the same time. That's awesome.
Yeah, I know, right? Her elemental.
I mean,
burst
she
has a
sounds
solar
like she's
surface
gonna
too.
be good,
Chaska
but
fires a
we're gonna have to wait
gale-splitting
to see the
soul-seeker
damage.
shell during her burst, which deals
Oh, that's
animo
cool. She
damage.
leans up on
The
it as
attack
well.
Then splits into 6 Soul Seeker shells, which continue to attack nearby enemies. These shells
Alright.
can also undergo elemental conversions.
That's so
Good for
cool.
reactions.
No wonder she's one of the strongest warriors in her tribe.
Speaking of her tribe, the warriors from the Flower Feather clan are formidable for
There it
sure,
is, the tribal
but
quest.
We should also shed some light on those who aren't as skilled.
Oh, are you talking about the wingless? That's what the tribe calls people who fail the
Yeah,
flight
hopefully the
quest,
tribal
right?
missions
They're the type
continue to get
who
like
don't
better
earn
and keep
the
improving.
Cuckoosaur.
Exactly.
'Cause Shinolan's
Name
was
doesn't
really good.
indicate That those people are weak or deserve to be cast aside. The Flower Feather
Yes.
clan has its own definition of strength. There's a tacit understanding.
Can't wait
that
to hear the,
wingless
the
are
new
supposed
music
to
as
be
well.
protected until they can fly by themselves. But that assumption.
Because I've
is
already put like a
challenged in
bunch of
Tribal Chronicles
Natlan's
Bravo
music
Con.
into a
Some will
playlist.
dare to ask, what if you didn't need a Cuckoosaur to fly? If you could change the rules, then maybe there wouldn't be any wingless to begin with. Now, whether that's the right path is for us to discover. Chaska will also be there to help us find the answer. So, be
Fair
sure
enough.
to check out Chaska's Tribal Chronicle if you're interested in what happens.
Tribal
Is there
quest of
anything else
searching
that you can tell us?
for your own worth, I think.
Ah,
I don't know, I'm
remember
too
how I
tired.
mentioned that Chaska was raised by Cuckoosaurs?
Yeah, tell us about it.
Her Saurian mother will make an appearance in this quest.
Really
Even though
now?
she's joined human society, Chaska still goes to visit her Saurian mother on occasion.
That's kind of
especially when she needs
adorable.
Some help with a tough situation.
Oh, so Chaska still has a soft side, even though
What's
she's
happened to
a
the screen,
fearsome
guys?
warrior.
Definitely.
Zoom back in.
The Flower Feather Clan is also the setting for the Archon quest, Chapter 5
Yeah.
Interlude. All fires fuel the flame. The tribe is facing a crisis, and they'll need the travelers' help to find a
Man,
solution.
chapter 5
What
is gonna go insane.
Well,
I can already
the Flowerfeather
tell.
clan suffered the worst of the abyssal contamination during the battle in version 5.1. It's not just the human body that can't withstand high concentrations of
Oh
abyssal
great, we're
power.
gonna be on
For
healer
most
duty.
people, it also damages the mind. Many members of the Flowerfeather clan are suffering from the mental repercussions of the abyss. And the tribe is in desperate need of aid. Iansan will be there too. After rebuilding
He's
her own
battered
tribe,
up.
the Collective of Plenty, she's traveling around Natlan to help those in need.
The people of Natlan really value unity, don't they? No one fights alone. That's one of my favorite things about Natlan. Oh,
Oh,
wait.
and the
It
captain's
looks like
here.
the
It's
captain
sick.
will also be there.
Yes, the captain will
Quest has
also
already
offer the
been
tribe.
up to like a
You may
9
pick
out of
up on
10.
some interesting information
Haven't
if
even
you
played it
pay
yet.
Close attention to what he has to say. The captain rarely gives away too much information in his regular interactions, but his secrecy here seems a little peculiar. So keep an eye
Yeah,
out.
because we're
Of
important.
course, restoring Natlan's fighting spirit remains.
We
the
got those
top
royal
priority.
we got those royal
After all,
connections.
The war isn't over yet. The abyssal contamination is still around, and we have a very important battle ahead. Natlan needs mental fortitude more than ever before.
The Flowerfeather clan is pretty close to the Masters of the Nightwind, where the Ictomosaurs live. That
Oh,
tribe could
true.
be
I want to
another
see
good
what
place to recover from the
Citalali's
battle.
tribe
Oh,
looks
yeah.
like.
Let's check it out.
Oh, was that the place that we
If
saw
you
in the
head
back?
west from the stadium of the
Oh, no,
Sacred
it's this
Flame
place.
And go past the towering walls, you eventually arrive at the settlement of the mysterious Masters of the Nightwind.
Okay,
The
that looks
tribal
sick.
settlement offers a unique glowing landscape at night. If you venture even further,
Yo.
then you might encounter the tribe's one Ictomosaur elder or one of the many shamans who can communicate with
Alright.
spirits.
I feel like
heard
this might
that
be
the
the best
witch
tribe
doctors who live there
in terms
can
of
help
looks.
cleanse your spirit. Plus, the graffiti art is really incredible. In fact, there's something special about this one. Can you figure it out, travelers?
Yeah, I'm a really big
It's
fan
kinda
of
tricky,
like
right?
that
Well,
type
don't
of
worry,
design, so
Ictomosaurs can help us out.
it's so sick.
Ictomosaurs are known for their wisdom. They can use their unique sight to detect things that can't be seen through normal
Turn it into
means.
bats.
Whoa, okay.
Right. Ictomosaurs are especially skilled at detecting ley lines and phlogiston. They can absorb power from phlogiston objects to
So
enhance
we're gonna
their
be unlocking a
abilities.
bunch
Doing
of
so allows them
hidden
to
hidden
jump higher,
rooms.
move faster, or even obtain surprising rewards. Ictomosaurs can also
So,
extract information
gonna
from
be looking at
graffiti
every
art
single
to
wall,
create
pretty much.
special objects.
Oh, I
Oh,
bet that'll come in handy for some.
all right.
Definitely, especially
That's
in
interesting.
Tribal Chronicles Mictlan, which will become available in version 5.2. The first two acts feature a lot of intriguing puzzles, so be sure to check them out, travelers. Some
Wait,
of
I didn't
them
read
will
that correctly.
require
Was
the
that like a
help of
new
Ictomosaur,
story?
and others can be solved on your own.
I noticed that Ictomosaurs can perform fast-paced jumps when they have enough.
I'm guessing that's gonna be for
phlogiston.
Citalali
Looks like so
and
much fun.
the rest of
Do
that.
we know anyone who can use that ability? Besides the new Saurian, I mean.
Yes, Auroron can do it too. Like
Look
the
at him go.
Ictomosaurs, Auroron has the ability to rise into the air. He also has a keen sense of perception.
Okay,
While
what is
charging an
what is
enemy,
what's his
Auroron will
movement
enter a
like?
Spirit speaker state, allowing him to extract power from Natlan's graffiti and runes.
Speaking of Auroron, I was.
Oh wait, I
honestly
thought
so
he like
surprised by his
summoned
personality.
like allies then.
Before the 5.1 Archon quest,
I think
thought
it was
that
just
he
part
looked
of
like a
the
stern,
world.
stoic, and harsh type of character. But as it turns out, he's just a sweet kid.
He's a goofy little guy.
It's kind of unexpected, right? Is he really
Granny.
that sweet though? Just to think about all the sneaking around behind his granny's back.
Ah, true.
He's a
The
dog.
tribe's people of the Masters of the Nightwind are known for being eccentric. But Auroron really takes it to the next level.
Yeah, it sounds like he does things his own way. I wonder if that extends to his combat abilities.
It does. Auroron is a bit different from the Natlan characters we've met so far. He doesn't need to depend
Aw,
on the Night Soul's blessing
adorable.
state to gain Night Soul points, and he can maintain the Night Soul's blessing state even while he's off-field.
Really?
That does sound different from the other Natlan characters. So how do his abilities work?
So he can
Let me
maintain
start
his
by
Night Soul
explaining how
blessing
Auroron
even when he's
gains Night Soul
non-field.
points. This can happen in
That's an
multiple ways.
interesting
For example, Auroron can gain
ability.
Night Soul
I wonder
points
why.
when one of his party members triggers a Night Soul burst. He can also gain them when other party members deal hydro or electro attacks to enemies after Auroron unleashes his elemental
Okay,
skill.
so he's gonna be good with
Then it
Shinsho
sounds like you
and
worked well with
Yelan,
Hydro and
potentially.
Electro characters.
Yep. And in combat, when enemies take damage from electro-charged reactions or other party members deal Night Soul aligned damage, Auroron can consume Night Soul points to enter
I'll probably
the
just
Night Soul's
slap him
blessing
in,
state,
like slap him in my
trigger the
Natlan team and call it a day.
dealing electro damage.
Oh, I see. So you
Gotta
need
get
to
that
pair him
friendship
with the
level
right
up.
characters if you want him to gain Night Soul points, enter the Night Soul's blessing state, and trigger the effect.
Exactly.
Surely he has
Though I
movement,
should
right,
mention
though?
that Auroron doesn't need to be on the field to trigger the hypersense effect.
Wait.
Like, we saw
he can
him, like,
trigger
glide
even while he's
upwards,
off-field?
but
That sounds really useful.
Totally.
Is
His
that all he
elemental burst
has?
Provides a convenient way to deal damage and support your party. Auroron performs an ancient reach roll with his burst.
What is
to
that?
Summon a supersonic Oculus, which taunts nearby enemies to draw them in.
oh,
Once
it
they're
taunts
up
them.
close, the Oculus releases a sound
That'll actually be
that
nice
damage.
for
That should be great for crowd
what's it called?
Yes.
The theater mode.
Auroron in your party dealing with large groups of enemies should be a
Sometimes,
lot easier.
sometimes you just get the enemies who just go straight for it, and you
Auroron
can't
can
beat
also
them.
improve
They're just
the exploration
constantly damaging the
experience
thing.
by boosting the gliding speed of your characters.
Awesome.
Auroron really cherishes his friends. With a little teamwork on his side, I'm sure victory will always be within reach.
Cool.
Yeah, so I think his movement is just like he gets like a little like boost upwards.
Feather Clan and
Or maybe a
the
bit of
Masters the
movement
Nightwing.
speed. Who
But
knows?
There's more. Version 5.2 actually introduces another new region. It's called Natlan.
Oh, I think we caught a glimpse of this ancient city when we were
Ochka.
looking at the Flower Feather Clan. It's really
We've heard the name
beautiful from far
Ochka
away.
Natlan
Those
before,
clouds
right?
look kind of ominous. It looks completely abandoned. Is it?
Yeah, this is this is definitely gonna
This is a
contain some
restricted
very
area in
important lore.
Natlan due to its severe abyssal contamination, and it seems uninhabited. Over the years, many adventurers have come here in search of treasure.
Oh, is that
or
one
to
of
slay
the
dragon.
heroes'
Unfortunately,
swords from
none
the
of them have
past?
ever returned.
500
The
years
Flower
ago?
Feather Clan often sends riders to patrol the area and to prevent people from getting too close.
Wait, did you say slay the dragon?
Yeah, I know we introduced some adorable saurians earlier, but this creature is actually really terrifying.
Alright,
It
bet.
occupies this
Dragon
ancient city
slaying.
and guards it fiercely. If it detects an intruder, then it will attack without hesitation.
Okay.
Yeah, but we got Zhongli though,
pretty
so
concerning.
It's
we're fine.
easy to take human-saurian coexistence for granted these days, but
That
it
is cool, though.
actually took generations of effort to reach this point. This relationship
No,
wasn't
not the
nearly
Hilichurl.
so harmonious in the ancient past. Travelers will need to explore Natlan.
Yeah, see, that's gonna be important.
Behind this dragon's rampage. Of course, travelers won't have to do this alone. Here, take a look.
Oh, what's
Oh.
that?
This is a very important companion who will help us explore Natlan. His name
Look
is
at that,
Kuku.
he looks adorable.
As for his power, well, why don't you take a guess?
Okay, is he our moral support? You know, maybe he could make a cute noise every now and then to cheer us up.
Is he racist?
Let's not put our Tapetlasaur friend out of a job. Little one works
We got the
really
next
hard.
genie.
Okay.
Oh, we got the
then
next
I'm
bottle anyway.
Remember how I mentioned that Natlan is heavily corroded by the abyss? Well, that's where Kokuik comes in. We can use his power to clear abyssal contamination. Follow the direction indicated by
That's
this light
interesting that he's
collect
able to
secret
do that,
source
though.
Scraps and enhance his power.
Who are you?
Once Kokuik has enough power, you can take him to track down the evil dragon.
What a useful little guy.
I know, right? Now, travelers can explore Natlan with two
Yo!
companions,
Our
Kokuik
companion's
and
finally
Little
back.
One. In fact,
He didn't
I
show up in
heard
Act 4. I was
there's a
kind of
special
terrified.
Pokemon around here that can enable Little One to traverse a volcano. A new adventure with Little One awaits in version 5.2.
I really don't
This
want
update
our
will bring
companion
us
to
one
grow up. I
step
want him to
closer
stay
uncovering the
small
mysteries
forever.
of Little One's past.
But eventually he's gonna have to
Familiar
grow
saurian
up.
companions can also help us explore Natlan. For example, with the help of a Kaholasaur, we can
I'm glad
evade
Tombo's
source
back, though.
mechanism attacks. With the help of an Ikitomisaur, we can solve certain puzzles. With the help of a Kukusaur, we might even be able to chase down the evil dragon. But we'll leave
See,
the rest
that-
for you
that
to
looks
discover,
entertaining.
travelers.
Wait, are those some kind of lava fish? Does this mean we can fish in Natlan?
Yes, but I've got some friendly advice, travelers.
Need a
You should be very careful while exploring Natlan.
yeah.
Some
Gonna
of
need
the
a
abyssal
brand new
monsters
fishing
here
rod for
can
that.
distort their appearance to mimic powerful enemies.
Yo,
High-level monsters such as the Tenebrous Papilla can mimic even stronger enemies.
like its base design, that looks so sick.
Yep, that's true. The Abyss has corroded Natlan's ley lines, allowing these monsters to read the memories inside of them and mimic creatures from Tevat.
Does it also
Travelers will need to use elemental attacks to break the enemy's protective void wards. Doing so
Oh,
allows
Chaska
them to
actually does a
advance
ton
and
to
causes
that.
them to enter
Thank
a
you.
brief state
Breaking
of
that shield
freeze.
is so
Nice
annoying.
solo-aligned elemental attacks are especially effective.
It's been
against
annoying
these
for me
wards.
anyway.
Wow, the Abyss has gotten so advanced. It's scary to think about how much harder these fights will get if these abyssal monsters continue to evolve.
Yeah.
True.
Okay, that was a lot of information to take
Again,
in at
like I
once.
said, I
But
love the
before we
base
take
design
our
of that.
first break, we still have a couple of short announcements. Really short, I promise. First up, limited time expiration.
Oh, actually, I want to
rewards
go
will be
back and
available
read
in
the
version 5.2.
description for that enemy.
Just like in version 5.1, travelers can earn up to 400 extra Primo Gems.
Very
Rewards
nice.
will be available all the way through version 5.3. It's now time to introduce the event wishes. In the first half of version 5.2, travelers can look forward to event wishes from Chaska and Lenny. Auroron will also receive a drop
Alright.
boost.
Definitely
And
know
in
who
the
I'm
second
pulling
half
for.
of version 5.2,
I
we'll
think
have
got the
return
two
wishes
daddies.
for Zhongli and New Villette. The weapon
Zhongli
banner
and
will
New
feature a
Villette.
new 5-star bow, Astro Vulture's
Great
crimson
picks.
plumage, and 2 new Natlan specific 4-star weapons. Be sure to check them out if you're interested.
All right, it's time for our first break. Once we come back, we'll dive
They knew
right
what they were
into the
doing with
event
putting
wishes.
Nuvolette and Zhongli on the same banner. Let's see. A pitch black monster that has descended from an alien world. It plunges its roots of corruption deep in the home of souls and memory. No one knows what it gains from this, nor how it will reveal its chaotic nature and twisted self to this world. Again, because it seems like we're getting a lot more information on like Abyss enemies now. Oh, well, these new types of Abyss enemies. And we don't really know how they function, because we keep getting told they don't contain any like intelligence. Which, the more we see of the Abyss, the more I think that isn't true. I just feel like there's more to it, that they do have intelligence.
Welcome back, travelers.
Welcome back. Let's dive straight into the event section. So in the first event, we'll get to learn more about the Masters of the Nightwind.
That's right. In the version 5.2 event, Ikitomi's spirit-seeking
Yo, that
scrolls,
Calamity Sword
travelers
looks
will team
so
up with
cool.
Citlali and Auroron to get to the bottom of a mysterious accident that
Crown
occurred
of
within
Insight.
their tribe.
Travelers will need to complete combat challenges to defeat enemies who try to disrupt the region.
Yeah,
They'll
definitely
also
getting
need
that
to
sword.
reconstruct scenes
Holy.
from the tribe's woven scrolls and gather lost spirits scattered throughout the region. Travelers will only be able to uncover the truth if they collect all the clues. But don't worry, there are also various rewards to earn along the way, including Primo Gems.
That's all we
Ooh,
care
I
about.
really like the vibe of this event.
Yo.
It looks like Citlali is performing some kind of ritual. It's also mysterious.
Again, I'll take more of Citlali, man.
It's
She's such an
Granny to the
entertaining
rescue.
character.
Definitely.
Citlali and Auroron have some really fun dialogue in this event.
Good.
I'm always grabbing the popcorn whenever these two interact. They're practically a two-person show.
It probably won't be voiced though in English,
Let's
right?
get into the
So,
event
probably
gameplay.
gonna have to
First
switch
up
over
is
to the
Search for
Japanese
Lost
dub.
Spirits minigame. Travelers will have
Which
to
is
work
unfortunate,
together
because
to
I
purchase
love
spirits roaming spirits
Citlali's
in specific zones to
English
earn
voice
points.
actor.
Pay attention to the conditions on the field if you want a higher score.
Nah,
For
this mode is
example,
back.
travelers
Gotcha.
can jump on stone slabs that appear on the field. These slabs will break open and release even more spirits. Storms may also appear during the game. You can track down spirits
Like,
more effectively. If
That was
you
like the
pay
biggest
attention to
surprise
the
in
direction of the
5.1
storms.
is Auroron and Citlali's like
To select the right teams to
just
complete
how
the
they
objectives.
acted
Completing
and how
all of
quickly
the
they grew on me.
objectives will award you
That
a vanishing
completely
aura, which
surprised me.
allows you to deal AoE damage by
Especially
spraying paint at
Citlali.
enemies.
That paint really matches the Masters of the Nightwind's aesthetic. It's super cool.
She was
Yeah,
great.
and so does the Spirit Loom in restoring fragmented records. Citlali will use her powers to reveal special fragments. Travelers will need to piece these fragments together and assemble them on a woven scroll.
Make sure that you pay attention to the order and positions of the fragments. Oh, there's something else that we should mention. Travelers can obtain a new 4-star sword by completing
Yeah,
this
what does
event.
this do? Because it
The
looks
design
sick, but is it
definitely
good?
fits the Masters of the Nightwind. It looks like some kind of ceremonial artifact.
I totally agree. Oh, and this event will allow
Come on, give
travelers
us the
to learn
weapon
more
details.
about Natlan's secrets. For example, this quest will reveal new clues about a mysterious and legendary place, the Mare Javari.
Wow, we've been hearing about this
Ooh.
place since Mondstadt. It'll be nice to get some new information.
Oh, that goes back to
The Adventurers
Mondstadt.
Guild has prepared a new trial for its
Okay,
members.
so that's definitely going to be
Active
important. I
adventurers
need to
have
look
been
that up.
invited to take on the challenge,
Get a refresher
including
on
the
that.
Traveler. Travelers will need to complete various challenges with.
Because that's something to do with Venti,
and
I
fully leverage their
believe,
skills
right?
To earn rewards. I know you're up to the challenge, Travelers.
God, yeah, that is very
Amongst
old
that related
news.
The Knights of Favonius are conducting a war game to improve security tactics in the region.
They need it, man.
These tactics with the honorary knight. Be sure to
Train
pay
some of the
close attention to
newbies.
the game, since the format has changed at this time. Travelers will need to select the combat units and stratagems to deploy against the opposing formation. Once the lineup is set, the monsters will fight automatically. Available combat units and stratagems are completely random. You know, just to build some unpredictability into the
So
war
we
game.
just have to
The
watch.
chances of encountering elite combat units
We're not even
increases as the
playing.
war game progresses.
Alright.
Even more elite monsters will be available for travelers to use. It's a volatile environment, so do your best to win as many rounds as possible, earn war game medals, and collect the rewards.
It's like a
All right,
full-blown
let's
Pokemon
keep the
battle.
Excitement rolling in this
Cool.
next event. We actually have a demo, so please take a look.
Oh, looks like they're selecting tactics. Double damage.
Not the
That
TCG
sounds
board.
powerful. Whoa, it's automated.
Yo,
Cool.
20
The
health?
elemental reaction effects are completely different.
This brand new heated battle mode is called Automatic Artistry. Powerful support cards have been added
Sure.
for nearly every elemental reaction. Choose cards that align with your strategies to trigger powerful elemental
Wait, you can have
reactions.
4 cards
The
now?
effects will
Please
change depending on
don't.
how you play.
People already
In
have
addition,
such
the
sweaty
overall
metas.
Gameplay is very laid back. Characters will automatically duel each other, and skill animations are now shorter in length.
Wow, it's like
mean-
we've got a whole new Genius Invocation TCG.
I mean, fair enough. I guess if you just want to see
Talk
what
about Whiplash.
madness happens.
That's right. Even if you've never
Sure, it
played Genius
works.
Invocation before, I really recommend checking out this new gameplay mode in version 5.2.
Again, I feel like some
The new
people will
version
just build
will
like
also
really
bring a few
sweaty like
updates to
auto
regular
decks
Genius
that you just
Invocation
cannot
TCG.
win against.
Do you ever feel a little cooped up while you're playing card games? Well, don't worry about that. Our next event will give travelers the opportunity to enjoy the great
Like
outdoors.
I'm still using like
In co-op
Diluc,
Enclave,
Sucrose,
travelers
and
will need to
Kaya
help
for my
Lamia track
cards.
down some adopted animals. Travelers will be able
I've got
to
a
see
pretty
the
good
animal's point of
win
view by
rate with
using a
those.
special tool. Once you've managed to deduce their location, you'll be able to track them down. Once the animals are safe and sound, travelers will receive a gift from the mysterious figure who adopted them. I feel like Auroron would really shine in this event. He's
Aw, that's
definitely an animal
adorable. A
lover.
little like Hutao statue.
I can see that. I'm sure that he would jump at the chance to meet animals from other nations.
Yeah.
Finally, the ley line overflow is
classic.
in version 5.2. If you need Mora or character EXP materials, then keep an eye out.
Alright, let's dive into some updates and game optimizations. First up is the change to the Imaginarium Theater.
Ooh, a theater
Previously,
update.
Travelers will be returned to the theater lobby after completing a challenge and have to reopen the Fantasia Tome to continue. Travelers provided feedback that this setup interrupted their experience.
Yeah, I was about to say this.
So,
This
will
never like
no
made
longer be
sense
the
to
case
me.
in version 5.2. Now, after finishing a battle,
Like, it just
all
kicks you
need
out.
to do is click next act if you want to keep fighting.
Nice. Travelers can
Like
now
it
enjoy
again. It
skill
wasn't like a
combat
big
without
deal.
any
Like it
interruptions.
only
For all the
only
generous travelers who like to
only
consider
took like
supports
3
for their
seconds of your
friends,
time to go
a
back
supporting
in.
caster
So
record has been added in the new
it's
update.
again still
You
nice.
can now check which friends have borrowed your supports by looking at the supporting cast screen.
Cool. It'll be nice to know that our supports are helping people out.
Yup. Oh, and the party configuration mechanic has also been optimized. Besides the elemental filtering, the Imaginarium Theater will now feature recommended row icons, elemental statistics, and markers for the main types of enemies.
That is
Hey.
so helpful. I'll occasionally put together a random.
I don't
team
need
if
it because I
just
can easily
started
clear it,
experimenting with
but
some characters,
again,
but
that's
this information
very
should
nice
make
for
it a
people
lot
that might
easier
be
to form
struggling with it.
strategic teams.
These markers will display key information on how to counter enemies, but in a much more prominent position. Hopefully, this change will make it easier for travelers to form the best teams.
Yes. Now we can directly see which elements work best against specific enemies.
That's
definitely gonna save some
that's
time.
definitely a nice
For
like
sure.
small
And
update.
we can expect even more optimizations in the future as travelers continue to provide valuable feedback about their experiences. Okay, let's introduce the other system optimizations coming in version 5.2.
Artifacts
You can
loadout.
outsort 5-star artifacts in your inventory
Nope.
based on when you obtained them from the most
We're
recent
asking for
to
too
the oldest.
much.
Second, the animations for crafting materials, forging weapons, building furniture, and cooking dishes are now shorter in length.
Yeah, fair enough.
Really nice. The
Small
devs
change again,
designed a
but
lot of intricate
I guess
animations
it
for these
saves,
features,
like, a
but it can feel a bit
second.
frustrating when you have to watch them over and over again.
There will also be several optimizations for the Serena Teapot. The seed dispensary can now hold more of every type of seed. You'll be able to purchase wood at the Realm Depot in exchange for Realm currency.
that's a good
In
change.
addition, the cooldown
was sick
for
of the
brewing
20
Alchemy
limit.
Tree will be reduced to 5 seconds. This way, it will be easier for travelers to collect wood.
Awesome. I've been meaning to use some
Let's
cool
go. We
recipes
don't-
in my Serenity
we don't have to
Teapot, but I'm
again,
always short on wood.
I think they need
So
to
this should
stop
be
putting
really
such
helpful.
long
Nice.
cooldowns on
I'm
gadgets.
So excited for you. Oh, and
Like,
optimizations
why do I
have
have to
made
wait
artifact
15
lock.
to 20
The
seconds
updated
to
lock assistance
get some more
interface
wood,
will
you
allow
know?
to configure lock settings with a single click. Just hit Use Recommended Settings and you're set. The recommended set lock plans will even update automatically based on popular in-game configurations. Of course, if you have your own
so we can
ideas in mind,
automatically
then you
set
can
it so
always
you get a
disable the
crit rate,
recommended plans to
boom,
configure
locked.
custom ones instead.
Gotcha.
The update also allows you to batch lock artifacts in your inventory based on the recommended general lock plan and set lock plans. This will make it much faster to organize your inventory. In addition, a shortcut button that
Now we can get rid
navigates
of all
to the
those
lock
defense
assistance interface
percentage.
will be added to the Artifact Domain Challenge screen and the Artifact Acquisition screen. This should make it easier for travelers to configure their locking rules whenever they want. A star feature
Sorry,
will
I'm
also be added
absolutely
next to the lock
knackered.
button on each artifact. Travelers can use this feature to mark their favorite artifacts and filter by stars to quickly track them down.
Finally, treasure compasses
That's a nice
will now
change.
be able to locate even more treasure locations, including Sealies and time trial challenges.
That,
Quick swap
thank
feature
you,
will also be added to
holy
treasure
man.
compasses and Oculus
Trying to
Quest
find
and
which
Snow.
time trials
Enabling this
you
feature will
haven't
allow
done
travelers to more
was so
easily use
painful.
these devices across
Because yes, you can
distance.
use the
The feature
interactive
will
map, but you
automatically
just
switch to the compass
yeah,
or stone that
annoying.
corresponds to your location in the game.
Awesome.
That's
Be
a
sure to
that's
check
a
out future
really good
announcements
change
for more details
for
on the version
just
5.2
trying to find what
optimizations.
stuff you haven't done.
Alright, that was a lot of info, so
W
this seems like
change.
a good time for our second break.
It's time for the third redemption code.
But yeah, the compass showing Sealies and time trials, perfect. I like that.
Welcome back, travelers. What else do we
Here
have
we
on
go.
the agenda, Gabe?
We have some very exciting news to share. After the version update on November 20th, travelers will be able to play Genshin Impact on the Xbox Series X and S.
Yo,
Log into
finally?
Genshin Impact on Xbox Series
Also,
X
that is
and
kinda
S
cute.
consoles to receive the Wind Glider Wings of Fate's Course Intertwined. Additionally, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate members can
Having the
play
arrow and
Genshin
arrows in the
Impact
back as
via
well.
Cloud gaming. They'll also find extra rewards in their in-game mailbox.
Awesome.
All right, that
But you know,
should
my
be
Xbox,
everything.
I haven't touched that in
means
years.
We've reached the end of the special program. Is there anything that you want to say before we go, Kai?
Yes, I'm really looking forward to all the new characters. Chaska and her weapons seem really incredible.
Yeah,
I'd love to see
Cheska
how
definitely
her
seems
travel
like the most
unfolds because she
interesting
has
with
such
the
an amazing
gun,
personality.
the bite
And
gun
Aurora
thing.
seems like a very layered character.
That it just seems very
Storytelling is
enjoyable.
definitely going to shine. What about you, Gabe?
Yeah, I'm just so excited for players to experience more of the Natlan storyline, and we have so much to explore this time. I mean, 2 new tribes and a new area as well. And one thing I've always loved about Genshin Impact is how it's multi-platform. Like, I'm always logging in on different devices depending on where I
Nah,
am.
PC
so
all the way,
it's
man.
just exciting to see another platform become available.
I wish I
for
could get it on
everyone.
my phone, but
And,
just not enough
yeah,
space.
on that note, I hope you have fun with the new version, travelers.
Bye.
Alright,
Bye.
so let's see. We've got some changes for optimizations. Most of them were small. The biggest one was definitely the treasure compass. Love that change. New map area, which definitely seems like it's going to contain a bunch of important information. We got the whole thing with that tying in with the place Venti has mentioned back in Mondstadt ages ago. So I'm definitely going to touch up on that knowledge again, since it's been a few years, I think, since it's last been mentioned. If I'm even remembering that right anyway. Correct me if I'm wrong. Chaska looks like a lot of fun. Auroron, definitely going to have to see a little bit more of his gameplay to get like a good feel on it. So far, loving how Chaska looks. The story, we're going to have to see where it goes with that. But it seems like it's going to be touching upon like Auroron, I think. So yeah, there's a few things to look forward to.